Peace and Islam. Welcome unto the Amexem-Moor-Empire, Department for Communications, Moore's Internet Televideo-Network, or M.I.T.N Video for short. It is a part of the Imperial Broadcasting Agency. For the record, today's date on the Amexem-Moor calendar is Peace Day, the 16th of Gudana, the year 301-630. I am the noble Tinawat and I serve as the lead video broadcast agent, and I shall be your hostess for this video broadcast segment. This is the Amexem-Moor-Empire Perspective, segment 17, entitled Cinco de Mayo. And with that, it is my honor and my privilege to welcome back to the segment on the Amexem-Moor-Empire Perspective, His Imperial Majesty and Ananu El Bey. Peace and Islam, Your Imperial Majesty.
Peace and light, Islam, Noble Tina. Thank you for having me.
Islam, always a pleasure. And so today's title is Cinco de Mayo, and I would like your perspective on this particular topic, Islam.
Cinco de Mayo on the Roman calendar. All right. Well, we do cover those things inside of our materials, and we do have things in the archive, so I can speak to that. All right. So it is a day of celebration for some in the Central Amexem, and it's tied back to an event that occurred then back in the era of the quote-unquote Civil War for some folks in North Amexem. You had the Anglo-Prussian Flemish from Londinium seeking to reacquire control over what some would have called the North, and you had the Franks and Gauls from Paris looking to assert control over the South. So with the help of the international banksters, they funded it and they sent their militaries over. The Tsar of Russia at the time got wind of all this, and he sent his navy and sent his staff to go tell the royal courts, or the royal court and the Franks and Gauls Republic, if two of you entities insist on this course of action, he's going to intervene and stop them. He would declare war on both of them and shut them down. He sent his navy over, and Londinium abandoned their plans. The Franks and Gauls said, we spent all this money and we sent our military over there. Well, we might as well do something while we're there. So they decided that they were going to invade Central Amexem into what some refer to as quote-unquote Mexico. They went into Central Amexem and they got into a conflict and they lost. So when you go and you look into this, you will see the tricolors from the Franks and Gauls. You'll see them in their blue and white uniforms and these reenactments of the battle. And then you will see what's supposed to be the quote-unquote Mexican army at the time. They used to wear gray, straight pants, and what they call like a stovepipe type of headgear. Well, when you look at what's supposed to be the Mexican army, you're like, wait a minute, they're wearing pantaloons and they're wearing fezzes. That does not look like the quote-unquote Mexican army. That looks like the Moors army. So when you look at these things and you do your digging, you're going to come to find, well, wait a minute, this is not how the story is told. However, what you come to find is this was actually a battle between the Moors and the Franks and Gauls. Now, there are things that go along with that, where you have those that earned a particular title and they sing a song from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. So it's known that the Moors military was on the ground in Central Amexem. Now, as I said, we have things about this in the archives within the Amexem-Moor-Empire Department for the Interior. Specifically, there's an article from It's been a while. New York Newsday from page 21 on May 8th, 1998. I haven't seen it in a while. We have it, and we do bring it out periodically, especially when we have events. We will pull some of the things out of the archives and show folks. That's one of the things that we actually pull out. So to that end, anyone that can pull that article can. I can't remember the writer of that particular article. However, there's a massive photo on the top of that particular page of a particular reenactment of the battle, and you can clearly see the uniforms. So again, it's effectively a battle between the Franks and Gauls and the Moors. That's not how it's portrayed in the modern era. And I know a lot of folks use the day to celebrate with family, and some celebrate with alcohol and other things. Really and truly, it comes down to a battle between the Franks and Gauls and the Moors. It's just that it's not taught that way these days. But those who know, they know. So I'm going to leave my answer there. Do you have a follow-up question for me at this point?
Islam. I believe you covered it with regarding to literature associated with the topic at hand. So I believe this article was written by Jeffrey Moen, and whoever wants to have a look at it, you can go ahead and look it up in the archives, publicly available. So this particular segment is in regards to our unification process with all the Asiatics all across the planet, including those south of us. And so this is our unity and in memoriam of all the things our ancestors have gone through, regardless of dialects, languages, and so forth. So with that,
Islam, I will speak to that. Islam, yes. Those in Central Amexem, they're actually, they're melanated, so they are eligible to be part of the Amexem-Moor-Empire. So I view them as our family. They may speak a different language or dialect than others. They speak the Spanish dialect. Most of us speak the English dialect. I know most folks say, well, what do you mean? Whenever you see the word ish on it, you know it's not a language, it's actual dialect. Meaning it's a hodgepodge of words from other languages that comprise one new manner of speaking. In this instance, you're talking about the Spanish dialect. If it was an actual language, it would be called Spaniard. French is a language. Yoruba is a language. Dinka is a language. Wolof is a language. Zulu is a language. Xhosa is a language. Kalenjin is a language. Fulani, Dagbani, Serer, these are languages. English is not. Morabiya, quote unquote, Arabic is a language. And Spanish is not. They're both dialects. But anyway, whatever they speak doesn't matter. We view them as our kith and kindred. We view them as family. I know as you spoke to the issue of the reunification, and I'm fine with that. We actually push and work towards that. So those that are melanated in Central Amexem that seek to be part of the Amexem-Moor-Empire, would be happy to have them aboard. And we look forward to having them aboard. So I'll leave my comments there based upon what you said about reunification, Islam.
Majesty, and I thank you. On behalf of the Moors Internet Televideo Network, myself, our audience, we thank you for your service. And thank you once again for all your answers and to my questions. Islam. And to our wonderful audience, more information regarding this topic and all information regarding the imperial government operations down to the local level, information can be found on the website modernmoormonarchy.squarespace.com. That website again is modernmoormonarchy.squarespace.com. We thank you for your time. We appreciate any positive feedback and comments. I would appreciate it, and we all would. We thank you for that in advance. Please share the link to this segment and all previous ones with all who you associate with. Thank you once again, and until next time, on behalf of His Imperial Majesty, the entire Amexem-Moor-Empire, all the national, all across the planet, we thank you. Have great health, prosperity upon all of you and upon all of us. Islam.